pictures of Rebecca, Talia, and Sarah up so you keep them in mind while I give this speech. How is your self-image? Do you like how you look? Do you think you're fat? Do you think you're skinny? Do you think you're ugly? Maybe you think you're beautiful. Well, when I was growing up, I thought I was the ugly duckling. Even if people told me I was beautiful, I let my sense of beauty be defined by the models I saw in magazines, the young girls I saw star in movies, and even my sister. I thought that the most beautiful woman was somebody who was blue-eyed, blonde-haired, perfect skin, and very fit. A survey taken back in 1997 showed that 81% of American 10-year-old girls had already started to be on a diet. Another study done by Harvard University showed that around 2/3 of 12-year-old girls who were medically underweight believed themselves to be fat. How have those statistics changed today? Well, with today's media bombarding these girls, now than ever it is more important for us older women and mothers to help these girls establish a good self-image. I would like to give you some information and possible solutions about how television affects these young girls and how magazines affect them. Many young girls fantasize about being just like their favorite actor or actress in their favorite movie. On an average, a young girl will watch 5,000 hours of TV that has 80,000 hours of ads in it. 80,000 ads in it before she starts kindergarten. And the site Media Awareness Network put out another statistic that 2 out of every 3 girls who took a national survey showed that they wanted to look exactly like the character they saw on TV. Now, young girls love to read magazines because they tell them how to improve their appearance. A recent study showed that 70% of the editorial content in major teen magazines focuses on beauty and fashion. Only 12% focuses on schools and careers, and the rest focuses on relationships. What is this telling these girls? Is it telling them to value their appearance above everything else? To quote Kathy Fox in her article called Mirror Mirror, she says that constant exposure to idolized images of female beauty on TV, magazines, and billboards makes exceptionally good looks seem normal and anything short of perfection seem abnormal and ugly. How can we fix this? Well, I suggest that parents, particularly mothers, talk with their little girls and explain that women in real life do not look like that in magazines. I also suggest that the family find a mentor for their little girl so that she has someone else outside the family telling her how beautiful she is and building her self-confidence. I went to WebMD and they suggest that parents teach their kids how to criticize the images they see. This means the mother sit down with her daughter, look at a magazine and say, that blemish there was covered by makeup, the computer took inches off here, and they airbrushed her thighs there. And another website called Common Sense Media suggests that parents monitor what they say about their own image around their children, that they don't focus on the negative and down themselves because it usually rubs off onto their daughters. Now I've given you some information about how magazines affect young girls and how television affects young girls. But what can you do today? I challenge you to talk with a young girl that you know and just tell her how beautiful she is. Let her know that what she sees on the media is not real beauty. It's imaginary. If you had someone to talk to back when you were little, do you think your own self-image would be changed today? Any questions?
You're beautiful, Bridget.
Thank you.
And here's the peanut gallery. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I think you missed part of your face on that one.
Did I? 4. My arm doesn't go that way. She can't edit this.